Okay, this video is on transitioning from man to a woman. And yeah, the one I put was about showing my new vagina. I will not be showing that in any more videos in the future, unfortunately, because guidelines said no, you can't do it. That's an Ontario guideline. Quebec guidelines allow me to do that. Ontario, no. That's why that other one showing unpacking put on YouTube, because they were filmed in Montreal, Quebec, so it falls under Quebec law, being a fact, yes. Anyway, anyways, I'm gonna talk a bit about transitioning and what really do. Now, some guys will think of, oh, it's easy being a woman, all these extras, blah, 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 blah. Yes, maybe yes and no. I can't really say that, I can tell you what happened. Early stages of gender dysphoria is cross-dressing. I'd like a woman. That's the early phases of gender dysphoria. And I know a few people do that already here. I know a few does it. Gender dysphoria. Second one, when you start taking hormones. If you're young, like about 8, 9 years old, diagnosed gender dysphoria, of course you'll be put in dresses at that age. By parents, your hair will be allowed to grow, name get changed, of course, and that right, but you give them puberty blockers. So be given all the hormones for teenagers, around 15, 16, 17. You'll be taking a trip down to a cosmetic surgeon, and that cosmetic surgeon will build a beautiful design on you. You go to the doctor, who might be very Broussard, or whoever you go to, basically. And afterwards, you're a beautiful lady, and just go on with normal female life afterwards. But an older person, like my age, when they do it, they start taking hormones. First, you're going to grow the breast. Then they're going to act more like a female, but you still have the male part. The male part control your behavior big time. And then, when you do make a trip to the cosmetic surgery, and do make a trip run through all wherever Thailand, wherever you travel to get it done, wherever you choose to travel to get it done, guess what? You're in the operating room. You have a choice. When you have a choice to give you an operating room, option number one is you have a choice being knocked out under general anesthesia, or having the epidural, or having yourself all epidural that keep you frozen. You don't feel anything from your set down. You don't feel a thing. Matter of fact, I shoot the epidural. From my set down, when during shit, I felt nothing. The nurse was giving me oxygen while the operation was being done. I also first tug and pull. It's common to feel that during surgery, and they lie awake for the whole procedure. Then, of course, they have to lift you up with you can't move after. You can walk into the operating table for bottom surgery, but you won't be won't be climbing up off the operating table. They have to lift you up and put you on a stretcher. Then they have to haul you on a stretcher back to the recovery room right there, and they put ice packs and that. After all that done, they haul you back up to your room, and you lie there, and the nurse will come, and they will check on you every so often. And then after a few hours later, you get your meal, and then next morning they get you walking. And next morning, it all depends on the surgeon and facility you go to. In Montreal, they do that, get you walking next morning, a circular quarter. But other facilities may want you lying in bed for a little bit longer, and so it depends on the individual how it's done. But when you get home, yes, you gotta take 6 baths when home. You gotta keep the area clean all the time because they have a vagina. And then about the first month, it's the hardest month you go through after surgery because you're healing, you're trying to get through it. I just gone through my second month, and I should be almost healed here, but it got to go through another month, another couple more weeks of healing. It looks like, by end of going in December, it should be all healed by December. Anyway, so I mean, when your vagina starts working, you notice a lot of big behavior change in your life. 2, you notice that you notice you get boy crazy, that normal. You get very female behaved. Your breasts are taking hormones, and your breasts start growing like crazy. You develop the female looks like you never had before. You develop so much female looks that you wonder, why. And you start to really feel, and the glitters start to work, and the glitters make you giggle. Oh boy. The glitters make me giggle all the time. When I have a sex, issue, female craving, a sexual craving with my glitters, it makes you laugh. It makes me giggle. And I feel very giggly, make you giggle. And the guy can also make you giggle too, because they look really good looking to you, and I look really good to me, and I have to control. It takes me. I'm still learning how to control that. I learned how to control it, and I have a little more better control of it now. But it's like whoa. But the thing about being now they have have that part on the female sex part on the body, it really controls your life. You look down on it, you realize you have a vagina. You realize your body is adjusted to it. By then you want to do this, you want to do that. You want to go and buy more lady clothing, which I noticed that since I want to do my nails. Hadn't done them yet, but might do them this month maybe. I want to do more lady stuff and man stuff. Matter of fact, my body, physically, I totally forget what it like to be a man now. I totally forget it. I don't even remember what it like to be a man anymore. Very, very little bits. Remember you being a man, a very little bit. I just remember, things like, remember family gathering, things like that. Remember my dad when he was alive, and things like that. Well, my dad when he was alive and all that. Remember my grandmother, family members. I don't remember what it like to be a man. I totally forget now what like. Matter of fact, I know myself when before transition, I didn't feel comfortable. I never felt happy about it. But now, since I had transitioned here, I feel very, 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 very happy about it. Marvelous. Like, I feel happy. Like, my God. Since I transitioned here, since I had a surgery, I've been feeling happy. I've been feeling great. I've been feeling calm, relaxed. I think about stuff before I do stuff more so. I want to go out and buy a dress. I may do I have the money to buy that dress? I want to buy a nice new top. Do I have the money to buy a lady's top? I look at these things. I do that. I think about it, and decide where do I need to spend the money. Like last month, I spent a lot of money last month. I spent the money on buying a brand spanking new phone. That phone cost me a lot of money, and it took a lot of money. And this month, I spent a lot of money again. Having to travel down to St. Catherine 2 times a month, that's a lot of money. That money I just do not have, money I had to go spend, so I didn't have money for groceries this month. Plus, coming back from Montreal in the end of September, October. In October, I had to buy a new phone, which I do. This is a Unity phone, Unity Power, 4G phone. This is a very good phone, I recommend you buy it, of course. This is a phone I'm doing a video on, and this is why the video has been a lot better now than they have been in the past. Because this phone has a very good high-end camera. I do recommend you one way, yes. When being a female, and not all that bad. It's just you gotta get used to having a part. Well, even me, I'm still getting used to having a female part. If probably gonna take, I probably won't get used. Probably take me a year to get used to it. But it's weird having it because you realize sometimes I get phantom pains that have a willy there, and I don't. There's no willy there. I'd be like, oh, I go bathroom. I feel it down there, like it have a part there, male part, and I don't. Sometimes I get phantom pains there. Sometimes I realize it's not any no longer there, so I can't. I have to squat now. With normal me, very normal squat, sitting squat all the time now. But you know what? Just getting used to it. It's gonna be hard on the male. So bottom surgery is not for everybody. For me, it took a long time to do it. At my age, at 59, it wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't reject it that much. But sometimes I look at myself and I feel, well, I really did it. I'd really done it. I can't believe I did it. And you know what? I can't believe my own self. I look at my, well, I really did it. It's hard sometimes. Not easy. I could make it. Now I'm starting to feel good. I feel better now. Much better than I felt in a year in my life. I felt really good now. I'm living after I do my life. I feel much, much better. I mean, it's something that I always want to do in my life. It's something I want to do since I'm 7 years old. Finally get it done. This late in life, doing it. I'm turning 60 next year. But you know what? Having a female part is the most wonderful thing in the world. It literally changed the way I look at things. And also, it shows a lot of compassion toward other people. I have more compassion towards somebody else. If I'm a man and I see a senior building struggling, sometimes I help her get to the door. Or I open the door for a senior that's coming in with another resident. That I've done a few times. Or I'd be very compassionate with a senior. Because of, I show a lot of compassion with these somebody older than I am. Because those people live their life. Those people are probably won't be there. They're the elders. They're sort of an elder in the way they're in the community. You gotta treat them with respect. You gotta treat seniors with respect in the community. A lot of young people now do not treat senior citizens with respect. They're rude and arrogant and ignorant. I've seen it too many times. Anyway, be honest about it. Blog is now over, and hope you like listening to it. And you know what? Meeting House in Hamilton. This blog is brought to you by the Meeting House in Greater Hamilton here. We have 3 locations to serve you. We got one up in Paramount Drive up in there. That's up on the mountain. We got one right down on Victoria and Everest Street. The third one out at the Cineplex in Ancaster. 2 of them, and one downtown will serve you potluck after you have your meal. So, know what? So, see you there at the Meeting House. This is Sunday morning. May God bless you. This is Sari Jackson signing off for another Folk Talk blog. Blog over.